is an ancestor of DBSCG. And what I mean is, it's not as peaking and strong as it used to be, but the deck is constantly being sought after. Cards are being sought after. It's nostalgic to the degree for fans who've been playing the game for a while. It has an iconic meaning to the game, and a lot of people remember it. So I hope y'all enjoy this build. It's actually really fun. Oh, I want to also say shout out to the ones who messaged me about Invoker, because I've been seeing more people play it and build it. It's a deck that I love to this day. All right, so you have the front side, and I want you guys time, right? Pitch an extra battle card, you activate battle, game plus 5k, and you draw a card. If you you choose one rated blue card, put underneath it, draw 3, untap energy, and you flip it over. And of course, if you have to do an activate battle, activate main. If your life is at 5 or less, you could discard, not discard, well, choose one card underneath this leader, pitch it, and you gotta look at your opponent's hand and discard an extra card or a 35k or less battle card. So you can do super combo, negate. I used to always do super combos. And of course, you do choose up to, if you choose to do this one, you can choose 3 multicolor extra cards with different names in your drop and warp and add it to your hand, which is really, really good. Card that one of my favorite leaders to this day. We have Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Inspired Technique. He is the guy you're going to want to play on turn 4. Definitely on turn 4. And I mean, he's pretty hard to take out. There are stuff that has barrier, but by that time, your drop area will already be okay. And he's a 19k, so definitely someone who could be on the field for a while. We do have 2 Android 17s. Most valuable. Actually, no, I'm kidding. We have 3 Android 17s. Most valuable player. I don't like the artwork on the other one, but obviously this is the OG one. I got it right. But yeah, we're running these at 3. You tap 2 red, 1 blue, sparking 5, gain your leader Invoker. Make sure to keep 1 in Z and keep 1 in the drop area. But it's good because you have sparking 5. And of course, we're running 4 Rival Seekers. It's a free combo power. And of course, you can do is activate main on turn 5 by choosing 2 multi-color cards from your warp, add it to hand, and you can play the 6 drop, which will allow you to go into Energy Explosion. And this card is played. You literally get to restand your energy, and if you do damage, you do extra damage with this card on field. It's a 35k card. Oh man, I love this deck. Deck is so beautiful. And of course, we run 4 Zeno buttons. Draw a card, switch energy out, make sure you have 5 or less life. And of course, we have the new, the new tech to the deck, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Power of Conviction. This card is good for many reasons, because if this card attack will be negated from one of your opponent's skills, you may choose 1 Z card in battle or Unison and remove it. So you can remove the Unison for his attack to go through, and you can play this card from your hand by tapping too. You can also run as a Soul Striker. Basically, is a good generic blue card. I definitely am happy I put 2 of these in. Grand Prix Sentencing. Grand Prix Sentencing is one of those cards you definitely want to play on turn 3, because it's a tap 2, which gives you energy open. He's dual attacking Invoker. You draw 3, and you play 2 cards at the bottom, and it's really, really, really good staple, because you have your Royal Condemnations in hand. But definitely run these at 2. Now, if I do draw into 1, just set 1 energy and just switch it out. But that's actually one of them. This one, and I want to just clarify this real quick. Grand Priest and Vegeta are the 2 cards that you definitely want to see. You want to see Vegeta first, and then you want to go into Grand Priest and Sentencing, which is really good. I like it. And of course, you go into Beerus and Whis Universe 7, Destroy an Angel. Now, the reason why I'm running this card is because we are running more red and blue cards, and he's also an Invoker. He's a blocker. He could draw 1 card when you put at the end of your opponent's turn, and place this card at the bottom of the deck. It's also a classic card. We are running the 4 Unisons, Android 17 and Frieza. Shout out to the GOAT, Michael Legends Carriage. I really like this card because it's a blocker, and you get to discard 1 card and you get to switch card to active mode in your leader game's blocker. So you can actually protect the Unison, or use the Unison to protect your leader. Really good card, and of course it's a multicolor, but they're good to be setting energy too. Oh, and it also lets you play TOP, and we run these at 2. You look the top 3, organize it up to. Sometimes you can play around with your deck. by switching cards out. And yeah, so you put this in and run these at 2. Do not run more than 3 if you are running 52 cards. We do Sensu Bean at 3. I like Sensu Bean at 3 because 4 is fine, but just just to keep yourself defensive. That's it. My deck is pretty full out, which is pretty cool. We do 4 D Magics, free negate, untap 2 energy, sparking 5. We do 3 catastrophic blows because we are going the burn route with the deck. You burn 1, of course. If you choose to burn and you have the 6 drop on field, it does twice as much damage, which is amazing. And of course, you could warp it, and the top card's multicolor added to your hand. And of course, we do have the 4 Emperor's Death Beam. Next something by 35k ignoring barrier. Literally one of my favorite cards. Bro, shout out to my boy Big Cam, man. Cam hit me up these cards, bro. I'm so grateful. Those artwork on that card is beautiful. And of course, we have the 4 royal combinations. If it doesn't have deflect and its energy costs 8 or less, it gets sent to the bottom deck instead. Card is broken. It's so good. It could get rid of it could bottom deck SCRs or quote unquote get rid of it. And we do run 3 CB Boy techniques. Now I run 3 because I run 50 cards. As Sublet said, it's a compulsory evacuation device, negate attack, and pot of greed. The card is amazing. I usually always I'm always able to use 2 throughout the game. But if I ever do 51 cards, I'll run 4. But 50 is tight already. We do 1 tyranny cards because there are a lot of cards that you draw in hand, and your opponent bottom deck cards, they have 10 in the hand, and you get to draw 2 cards. We do, of course, we have Ring This Together. Blow up the field with anything 25k or less, as long as it doesn't have barrier. And you can tap 1 Ray Energy, add its back to your hand. And of course, we have Apex of Power. Oh man, the card is so beautiful. Now, with this card, okay, so because it's not really, it is Victory Strike, and as something I talked about, it's not a game finisher no more, but it is a good card to have on field to shut your opponent off for a whole turn. And it slows them down, so it saves you a turn. That's what it's meant for. But you're not going this route. You're going to use other cards, like the 6 drop. You're going to use Grand Priest. We run a UI Goku Limitless Awakening because you could sometimes have long games, 7 or more, and you can Z double strike, crit, tapping energy to Z a Z Awaken. Of course, you could draw 1 card when you attack, and you can also negate the attack by placing 1 Z energy in the area. We run the new and improved Dabura Stone Transformation Nightmare. Do attack, blocker, send 1 card. You can negate the card's skill, and then it can attack for the turn. And you can choose up to 1 card, and you can bottom deck ignoring barrier and switch to 1 of your Mind Blue energy to active mode. We do run times 10 Kamehameha Mighty Blast, which is an amazing card. Plus 1, place 1 of your Z energy and a dragon game plus 15k. And if you do the top red, you place it 3. You draw a card, you minus something 25k, and of course you gain 1 of your cards gain plus 15k power for the turn. We have Beerus Area Annihilator. He's a barrier. He's a once per turn. He also becomes dual attack, and he gains plus 5k. But when he swings, he chooses up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place at the bottom of his deck if their energy is more than the current ones. And of course, you can switch this card to active mode, and it gains barrier and dual attack, which is a really good card. We have the Cell Awakening of the Creator. Take all your opponent's cards, place them underneath this. It becomes deflect, crit, and triple strike. And of course, you can detach them, restand them. We do run the Ultra Instinct Son Goku Unthinking Onslaught. Deflect, barrier, dual attack. Here saying at the end, we ignore the skills because they're based on the Ryu 7 Gohan. We do run the Android 18 Unknown Threat Double Strike Blocker. Activate main, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of his deck. Then switch this card to active at the end of the turn. If your leader is a blue android, which we ignored, but this other activate main is when your opponent places 1 card from the at the bottom of the deck, and you switch up to 1 of your blue energy to active mode. So you can also slow your opponent's hand down. And then of course we run the 2 Shin Sentencing. Running 2 of these is great because he's deflect, barrier, dual attack, and he's a blocker. So he's protecting your leader, right? He's also Universe 7, and of course you place 1 card from here at the top of his on the deck. When this card's played, like a top 5 cards top of your deck, and add up to 1 U7 card or blue guide card to your hand, shuffle your deck, you choose up to one of your opponent's power cards and reduce this by the same amount of power, then add it to your hand. So if you actually add Apex of Power to your hand, that card on that side of the field will lose 45k. Yes, sir. Man, I really appreciate you guys watching this quick little video of Invoker. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know there's different variants of the deck. Let me know what builds are you guys playing. Are y'all doing 52 cards, 54 cards? I'm Evan U7. Have a great day. Remember, the Lord loves you. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.